Hi, welcome to my presentation, Seclusion Point by Jerry B. Jenkins and John Perodin. I will begin my presentation by reminding you what happened in the last book, Demon's Bluff. Patch is dropped off at a safe town named Demon's Bluff where no one will turn him in for leaving Cheryl McCry and the WPA as their poster child. When four of Patch's friends come to Demon's Bluff, two attempting to turn him in and two attempting to help him, the town is having a mix-up because of Patch trying to turn the annual Demon Fest into a prayer rally. Cheryl McCry and Trevor are also headed to the town, trying to capture him. Patch is staying with a family who has offered him work at their house for the summer. In the end, there is a huge battle between the demons and the angels, and of course, the angels won. After that, the town is renamed Angel's Point. Now, I will inform you about the characters in my book, while you take a gander at these interesting pictures of parrots. Patrick, Patch, Johnson wants life to get back to normal, whatever that means. He settles in a small town and puts prayer to the test. Erin. She has caught the bug called, quote-unquote, Christianity, but doesn't mind too much. Her only problems are figuring out who can be trusted with her secret and how to help someone special. Molly. No one had better tell her to keep her faith quiet. She's ready to face anything for Jesus, and nobody, not even Cheryl McCry, scares her. Granger. A basketball player with a special ring that allows him to see into hearts, even his own. He and Nancy used to be close. Marty, the Class World Peace Alliance, WPA, representative. His only goal is to capture Christians and work his way up in the organization. Claudia, formerly known as the Claw. She loves God but isn't sure it's smart to be too open about the truth. Barry and Hope, friends of Trevor, the demon who made life miserable for Patch. They've come for revenge. Nancy. She's changed since her encounters at Demon's Bluff, but she can't decide if it's really safe to serve God, and if it's right to let her heart make decisions for her. Jared, Patch's new friend from Demon's Bluff. He helped map Patch's path when he escaped the WPA. Cheryl McCry, a powerful force in the World Peace Alliance One World regulatory system. She's committed to the exterminations of Christians. Ma and Pa Stone, formerly famous gospel singers. The Stones believe they know what God's will is for Patch. Now, I will give you a summary on Seclusion Point. Please do not let these pictures of odd animals distract you while I am giving my summary of my book. Cheryl McCry was still out to get Patch, doing everything she could to find him. Patch was sent to another secluded Christian town, Slickerville, Kansas, to hide out in peace. Jenny Johnson, Patch's sister, who was thought to have been killed during the explosion that Patch had been the cause of, was brought to Patch's friend Erin's house to be, quote-unquote, stored, while Cheryl McCry used her to try to find Patch. The people that Patch is staying with, the Stones, want him to enter a contest that McCry created to write a story about Christians. Patch doesn't know if it is a scam or not. In Sticklerville, Kansas, they believe that whatever happens is God's will. One day, Patch witnessed a little girl getting hit by a car. He called for help, but no one would help. They said that it was God's will to let her die. The Stones keep Patch under house arrest for not being like them. Odd, I know. Patch was thrown into a real prison for a few nights for saying to a family whose house was burning down, "Aren't you, as parents, supposed to save your children?" This is practically the same idea as when the little girl was struck by a car and no one wanted to help. Patch eventually got out of Sticklerville thanks to a family who was wanting to leave too. Patch was dropped off in Angel's Point, formerly known as Demon's Bluff. He talked with his old friend Jared while he was there. Meanwhile, Erin was brought in by the World Peace Alliance to be a spokeswoman. She still knew it was wrong, but she had no choice. It was spokeswoman or her family would be tortured. Patch and Jared decided to speak to Cheryl McCry up front. Erin and Jenny got sent to the home. The home is a WPA orphanage for people that they wanted to keep away from their families. Erin posted things on her blog with secret meanings, hoping Patch could understand. This was all to try to reunite Patch and his sister. During everything, Hope and Barry, the demon trainees, were after Patch. Erin stood up to McCry and showed a video that showed how McCry broke the law by taking money from her own company, the WPA. Patch went to go see his sister because Erin told him that Jenny was still alive. While Patch went to go visit his sister, all of his friends just happened to show up. So while that is all going on, Hope and Barry, the demons, kept Patch, Jenny, Jared, and Erin captive for a while in the WPA office. Amazingly, the Lord was with them the whole time. They escaped. McCry finally gave in to the kids. Jared's family took Patch and Jenny in and cared for them forever after that day. The moral in Seclusion Point is to follow Christ no matter what is thrown at you. He will always be there to help you through everything. As Joshua 1:9 says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, and do not be dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go."